And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. It's Casual Tuesdays. We're here. It's about to be Casual Wednesdays. Let me tell you, we're 6 minutes away from a nice Casual Wednesday stream.
Wait, I don't know why this is. Okay, sorry. I don't know why my phone was going off like that.
It's okay. But here we are, everybody. It's
Well, just
me,
shut up.
Lewis. That Jess is having technical difficulties with her cell phone. But
I don't
that
know what I'm trying to send the link to someone.
you
I,
got
I,
it.
I
Do you know how to send a link? Oh gosh.
yes, I
Oh
do know
God.
how to
I
send the
know I
link.
didn't just ask you that question. That's crazy. Like that's a
I'm sending it right now.
okay.
I'm a little discombobulated. Look, I literally worked from 10 to like 11. Okay, and then I'm helping people.
You
School. First of all, I really wasn't expecting us to go on today because you make such a big deal when it's late. And I was like, well, I'm
yo,
not getting home
you know what I'm
late
saying?
till.
Look, as much as I am so casual on Tuesdays, I also like to get sleep. So I like to get as much sleep as I can because I know on certain days I know I ain't getting no sleep. So I got it. I
But
got
what
it.
time do you work tomorrow?
11:30.
Wait, we did not say hello to. I think this is his last day to be Tyrone. Hi,
His last
Tyrone.
day to beat that. Yeah, it is his last day. Hi Tyrone. How are you doing?
Oh no, he's devastated. He's in trauma. He's in trauma mode with the rest of us.
Trauma for what?
What do
What
you mean for
what kind
what?
of trauma can okay, did he have a straw up his nose? That's
That's a sad
traumatic. That's
video.
traumatic.
I hate that video.
I hate
When
it
I first
too.
saw that video like 10 years ago, I was like, this is terrible what we're doing.
Right? And you know what I hate seeing like the penguins when they got the shit around their legs, like the little like
Oh,
soda can wrappings around. I'm like, oh no,
how do the
oh
soda
no.
cans get up to where they are? Aren't penguins in like the Arctic?
I don't know, but like, and
Is our
no,
trash
no, no, no.
traveling to the
It's like
Arctic?
what are those animals? It's like a sea lion.
A sea lion, or yeah,
Yeah,
or
and
a
it's like
walrus.
it's so tight around them that it like cuts them. It hurts them.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy.
it's
Like
terrible.
all of the like we gotta understand like animals feel pain too. Like they just do. Like they
You know that's when I hate humans the most is when I see the animals like it's like when they get fish from like fish test positive for like caffeine
how does that
because
work?
they eat what's in the ocean and we dump our trash, so people are dumping coffee.
How do you test positive for caffeine? That's crazy, right? Like that's just wild. We're doing this to these fishies,
Yeah, we
and
are.
then what we're doing is we're getting the fish, and then we're bringing it back, and then we're buying it and then eating it.
Yeah, our food is not healthy.
So then,
We contaminated 80%
yeah,
of livestock and like water creatures that we eat.
yeah.
So these are not healthy creatures that
Yo,
we're digesting.
when you really think about it, food be dirty. Like when you think like it's an animal that ate like deplorable things. You
Well,
know what I mean?
that's why a lot of people go vegan.
Who the fuck said yum? Who the fuck said yum in chat? Yum. No way.
Ooh.
He's burning patchouli? Patchouli?
Oh, burning patchouli. Oh, that's Will.
Oh, but the yum. Ew.
That's my
Gross.
other
Dis-
podcast co-host.
disgusting. That's gross. Ill. Don't ever say that ever again. That's gross.
You don't like seafood, right, Lewis?
I like salmon, like cod, and like things like that. But I don't
I
really.
made salmon. I love shrimp. I'm a
Yeah.
big seafood
I don't.
person.
I
I
don't
like
really
shrimp.
eat shrimp like that.
I love shellfish,
Like a
lobster,
seafood boil.
clams,
A
oysters.
seafood boil. I'm like, I'm
Look,
okay.
seafood's not for everyone, but I think people are crazy.
Yeah.
You're missing out on great
I
cuisine.
love
You really
calamari.
are.
Love the Italians.
Oh, calamari. Yeah,
Se la
calamari's good.
luna
But
mezza
let me tell you something. There's a lot of places that don't know how to make calamari. If a calamari feels like rubber, it's wrong. Stop.
Jamia
Stop.
boots gone. Mama said that's it. Where's Daniel when you need him? Okay, but let's
It,
get
we're
into.
Italians. We're not the only ones who eat calamari, but keep going. Yeah, what were we gonna
They
say?
be making it mostly. When I go to an Italian restaurant, it's always on the menu. That's all I know.
Yeah, of course.
That's like saying like, oh, it's all Italians don't eat pizza. Yeah, you right. Some of them are lactose intolerant. You know, like it is what. It is.
You're an idiot. What were you gonna get into,
let's
dope?
let's get into so let's get into the snowstorm, Jess. So the weatherman was correct this weekend.
Was correct, and
He
I
was
was talking mad shit.
he
I
was
was
so
like, the
correct.
weatherman's always wrong. They always say we're gonna have a storm, and we never do, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong about. There's plenty of times they threaten storms, and they don't come. So when it does come, it's massive.
Yeah.
I had to run out Sunday morning when there was already like 3 inches on the ground because I planned to make soup that day. So I bought all this shit. My soup came out fantastic, some beef stew.
Period.
And no, I just stayed home all day. I had the game in the background. I cooked, I cleaned. The games were on.
Mm-hmm.
We did our thing, our show, and that's pretty much it. And then today I worked. Yesterday was Monday, right? Yeah. I worked. My fucking train is still has delays
Be- is it
because there's
the
ice still on the track. So this morning, it I was supposed to be at work at 10:30. I didn't get into like 11:15
oh my
because
goodness.
the fucking and it wasn't just me. So my coworker was late too. So we were late opening our shop. No one was there because we weren't. It was annoying.
Yeah, I feel like for
But how was
like
your snowstorm?
it was alright. I didn't go outside. I looked from outside my window. I was the Squidward
Wait, did you
meme
do
the
any
entire
food
time.
shopping? Did you get your stuff together? Did you hunker down?
We had things already in the crib. So what I did, I think I bought bread like 2 days before.
I honestly think the only people that should be getting crazy like that for storms is a family. Like if you have kids, okay, stock up just in case because you don't
Yeah.
responsible for other people eating. But if you're like me and my brother, or like you and your sister, like if you're single, you just got someone like a roommate.
Yo, just
I don't
fast.
think I don't.
Just fast. You might lose a couple pounds, you know what I'm saying? Do like 20 push-ups
I
every
think
2
if you,
hours,
of
you'll
course,
be
if you're
out.
already if you're already running low on food, then you should probably absolutely do some food shopping because you don't know. You may lose power and can't cook, or I don't know. But I had already did some shopping the week before.
Mhm.
I mean, a few days before. So by the time Sunday came, I really just needed stuff that I was gonna make the stew with. I didn't know I was gonna make the stew until Saturday night, so that's why I couldn't get my shit when I went shopping a few days before.
I bought bread.
Wait, did you see those videos on Trader Joe's about Trader Joe's being
Apparently,
completely
everybody
empty?
was bugging in at Trader Joe's. I'm
Okay,
like,
so this is okay. So I saw a couple of TikTok videos on it and a couple of like perspectives on it. And this is one perspective that was like, you know what, this person's absolutely right. They were like, that's not a real supermarket. If you went to a regular grocery store, you wouldn't have ran out of anything.
word.
You are shopping at a quick one-stop 7-Eleven for groceries. And on a regular day, it's empty. On a regular day, Trader Joe's can empty the fuck out. So, and I'm not surprised that it was like that. But I was like, oh yeah, you can tell, like, this person is totally right. Like, this is not the grocery store. And I shop at Trader Joe's all the time, but for real groceries, you don't go to Trader Joe's. I mean, I guess you know what? I guess it depends because they have produce, they have meat, they have like the cores, but it's not in like an abundance.
Hmm.
So once they do run out of stuff, they are out.
I've never been to Trader Joe's.
You've never shopped at Trader Joe's before? Now, I'm going to be easy with you because I didn't start shopping at Trader Joe's until I was in my 30s. So
I want to go shop at
I'm not
Costco's, bro.
going.
I want to be a the platinum member card. I want that
Oh no,
gold
I got on
card,
my
bro.
friend's Costco. She said she was going to add me to her membership. So I think that's where I'm going because
Nice.
when I got the stuff for the holiday party and I was in Costco, I was like, This place is amazing. This now Costco is a perfect place if you have a family because everything's in bulk and it'll keep you from going to keep constantly food shopping.
Yeah.
Um, but you can get the best of both worlds. You can go to Costco, you can go to Trader Joe's. You can go to Trader Joe's. Try it.
Yeah.
It's some people think it's more expensive, and I kind of think there was a time it was way more affordable. But yeah, they definitely gone up on price, and that's with food in
That's
general.
everywhere. Like at
But
this point, it's just the norm. It's the
what
normalization.
makes them unique is that all of their products, most of them, like over 90%, are from Trader Joe's. You're not gonna get Kraft, Kellogg's. Like all these other food brands are not at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe is the food brand, and they make some really good shit. They have good snacks. They have great frozen meals. They have good stuff. Their eggs. They have a good dairy. They have some good shit. And people would automatically assume that maybe it's a bit healthier. I've heard that before, and I'm like, I don't think so. It's not like Whole Foods.
Yeah.
They don't have like a huge amount of like vegan, and they have some stuff.
Yo, Whole Foods is built different, bro. I got a Whole Foods by
But
where
Whole
I
Foods
work.
is built
Whole Foods is built
to
so
the
different.
marketing is geared towards people who are way more health conscious and are willing to spend the money for cleaner product.
I go there sometimes for a nice little lunch. Get a nice little salmon.
Yeah. Oh, Will, if you're
You know what I'm
listening,
saying?
there's a Whole Foods right by BMCC because that's where I used to go for lunch.
I think there is. I think I know exactly which one you're talking
No,
about.
there is because I used to go there. I
Yeah.
used to be in there.
They got a Target over there.
Yeah. Yes, they
They
do.
have Chick-fil-A. Like
Where do they? I did not see no Chick-fil-A when I was there.
it's by the big structure that's a mall underground. What they call it?
Oh, I missed that.
The Oculus.
Oh, see, I didn't go to the Oculus. I'm not a fan of that place.
Yeah, it gives
I
me
only go
like
there if I have to go on the PAP train.
it gives me
It's a
like
terrible place.
it gives me
It's
like
a
psych
rib.
ward.
It
Like
is.
it's just all white and like just a bunch of stores that I don't care about. They got the Uggs shop
They're
over there, which is
boutiques.
nice.
They're boutique shops.
Eh,
It's there for the tourists. It's there for the people who just want to shop at a fucking graveyard. Listen, I have feelings about the Oculus. I really do.
yeah, but they got
And I
Chick-fil-A
don't
right
know if
over
now's
there.
the time to bitch about it. Huh?
Trader Joe's is elevated microwavable food.
There
Well,
you go.
I'm gonna take his word for it. I'm not shopping there, respectfully.
No, you would like it, Lewis.
Ele- I'm high class.
And I let me tell you something. I don't
Elevated
put my stuff
microwave.
in microwaves.
What? Trader Joe's?
I put this stuff like if it's a frozen meal, it's in the oven or sometimes the air fryer, but I never put stuff in the microwave. I try not to microwave unless I'm like quick, but I try not to
Why? Because
microwave.
it's sending a bunch of frequencies to your food and turning you into a fish? What? Why?
It's a nuke. Yes, you're nuking your food, but look, when you're short on
Yo.
time and you're starving, put that shit in the microwave and shut up.
Yo, honestly, bro, like, if you got a microwave, you probably not starving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could wait 20 minutes. Like, you could probably wait a little bit. Just drink water. Just drink what? Yo, I'm telling you, like, a lot of these people will be playing, like, oh, like, do you really got to eat 3 meals a day and 2 snacks? Like, no, you don't. You
No.
good. Drink
That's
water.
something we made up to 3 meals a day. You can live off of one meal. 2 meals is okay, but human beings do not need 3 meals a
Son,
day. That's not how our ancestors lived. I
a
doubt it.
chicken breast and vegetables, you're set. And just drink water the whole day, you'll be fine. You'll be
And
good.
not smoke weed because that'll give you munchies.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do it, children who are watching. Children. Children don't watch us. Our demographic is mostly 25 to 34. So we do not have children. We have young adults and then grown up adults watching. Is that
Growner.
growner up? That's a word.
No, there's adults, and then there's just adults, and then you finally get into like seniorhood.
Yeah, whoa. There's adults, and then there's like adult plus, and then there's like adult senior, and then there's like adult premium. Budget hit like 50. No, like
So where do I fall? And then where do you fall?
I'm young adult.
Oh, you're adult.
Young though.
Wait. You're 24 or you're turning 25?
24, bro. I'm
Okay, so
young.
then yeah, you're a young
I'm
adult.
young adult, bro.
At
You're
25, you're an adult.
you're adult. You're like an adult plus.
Yes, because I am.
Yeah.
I'm not adult premium. I got like 20
No.
more years for premium.
At that point, that's just like senior citizen. 20,
Yeah, but
20 more
look,
years for you. That's Social Security eligibility. Like you know what I'm saying?
that shit is coming quick, bro.
Like, yo, son.
It is coming quick.
Just like that snow fell, came mad quick, bro. The whole day, I was tight.
And I will say we have not had a storm like that. I
Right.
feel like most storms are for like a few hours, like maybe overnight you wake up and the snow's already here, it's already packed, or like it'll snow for like the morning. But this was an all night, all day thing because it started to snow like at 3, 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And when I woke up at 7, it was already like an inch out there,
Mm-hmm.
like 2. And I was like, damn, the snow's coming. And it did not stop until like 8 o'clock.
Yep.
It was a bad storm. So the weatherman was right
You know, can't
for
hate,
once.
can't hate that much on the weatherman.
For once.
He does his job. He has a job to do, and he did it really well. Shout out to the. But then they had the fucking kids still go to school. You know what?
Oh,
I
let's talk about this because
I
I have an
love
opinion.
I love the fact that we grew up in school in the at least for me and for you, we grew up in a generation where they didn't know that Zoom existed or like Skype existed, because oh my god, if they knew it existed on a grand level to put 20 kids in there, they would have had us in there. So I'm so happy
Well,
that we were able to just stay home, do like a couple questions of your stupid packet that you never did.
no, yeah,
And
no.
it
I
was
grew up
great.
with tons of snow days and we loved it. And I think, really depends on what part of the country you live in because there's parts that don't get snow days. So when I lived in Jersey as a kid, we would get like 1 or 2 snow days in the winter. Most days you went to school, we didn't get heavy snow like that, whatever. When I lived in Pennsylvania for a very short time, they didn't really have holidays off because they had so many snow days.
Ooh.
And the one year that I was up there, we had like 12 snow days and then so many delays. So when it wasn't a snow day, you would go to school like at 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's nice.
And then you would still get out at the same time.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, basically a half day.
So, yeah, so they didn't have like a long spring break. They didn't get off Veterans Day Memorial. They didn't really get off most holidays, and they had very short breaks because they had so much snow days. And then when I came to New York, we would have a snow day like once a year. We barely had, but in New York City there was so many days off. We were off all the time. Winter break, Regents break, midwinter break, spring break, then another Regents break. Plus all the Jewish holidays, Christmas, the Thanksgiving, but like all those extra days we had off. So, and it just sucks that New York City took it. And I just want to ask them, why would you do that? Because is taking away the snow days making the kids smarter? Are you still getting the same output from
I
them?
think it's a schedule
'Cause
thing. They
the
they
fuck
say
does
they say within the school year you have to have 180 days of learning. And not including the holidays, obviously. So they just don't have any day where they could just take off.
Well, that's because New York City goes to fucking school to like almost July 1st.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So that's another thing. School doesn't need to be 180 fucking days long to me personally. But I
No,
just feel like
the
if the
teachers
snow
would
days
love to hear that, Jess. You're very pro DOE right now. The teachers would,
well
the
this is
union would love to hear that.
well, I don't know why no one talked out against this. Like when they passed that and they were like, "Oh, there's going to be now that we have Zoom, there's no more no one said anything."
Oh no, they did. You want to know why? Because teachers, i.e., my sister, teachers don't get overtime, by the way. So
No, my sister's a teacher.
they have
She's a
to
high school teacher,
lesson
so I know.
plan the night before not paid, then have to teach, then have to continue lesson planning. They just have so many hours of work, but they're not contracted to do those extra hours. It's just the the
You know, it's
it's
all
their
fucked
job.
up. And I'm like, the parents didn't want, and I guess the parents like, I just, as long as you have something to do on the snow. I guess the only ones that are truly benefiting are the parents. Because
Yeah,
now you don't have to worry about what your kid is doing on just like a random off day. But I'm like, we don't get that many snow days. So you can't give them a day off. Like, it's just, because my thing is, does it help? Does it prove that, okay, since we took away snow days, the kids are more productive? They are more in tuned. What is it? What's the result? Because if you're getting the same results as it was before with the snow days, then just go back to that. I just hate when systems make things harder with no real logical reason behind it.
yeah,
First of all, in New York City, you never had that many fucking snow days. Stop acting like kids were you need to get five. We never had that.
never,
When's the last time New York City had 5 snow days?
never. Probably in the fucking 80s or some
So
shit.
I
When
just
like,
don't get why you can't give these kids one day off.
yeah,
Really? To me, because first of all, I think that's a part of childhood. It's just a childhood experience. And I think with kids today being like, they can't go out anymore, like childhood today is really weird for kids that compared to what when we were kids.
mm,
And I just feel like you're making them do all this extra academic, but is it actually paying off?
yeah,
Because supposedly kids can't fucking read no more. They're in high school and can't read.
yeah.
They
Literacy
don't
is
want
a
to
big
finish
issue.
books.
Yeah,
So I don't
and
understand.
that's
And
in
maybe that's
that's
why,
in a blue state. Imagine in a red state. Let me tell you,
yeah,
Jess. They can't
they probably
even
can't write a
spell
sentence.
their name. My goodness, these kids are dumb. They can't.
We don't want to shit on red states, blue states. We don't want to go there. We're just joking. But I feel like,
I'm
and you
not.
know what?
Not I'm playing.
Maybe that's why people are like, no, that's why we can't take away. That's why we had to take away the snow days because they are stupid. They're not reading.
Yeah.
They can't do math. So
But
we need
also,
to get all
like,
the time with
I'm not
them.
gonna lie. If I had when I have a child one day, God bless me, please. We taking that day off. Like, what's one day?
Oh, I would take that day off. My kid's
What's
not going to
one
school.
day? Like, my thing is, yeah, if my kid's gonna have perfect attendance, because I always did. But when is that one day? It's one day. Imagine this. It's like their PTO day. They taking a
Well, I
PTO,
plan
paid
on
time off.
homeschooling my kids, so we're gonna have as many fucking snow days as I want. So
What are you gonna teach them? Are they gonna learn to like knit a wool sweater? Are they gonna like learn to
okay, so
like do
first of all,
like
there are
domestic labor?
curriculums that you choose. You just don't homeschool. If you're smart, if you're intentional about a real education for your child, you're just not gonna like, oh, I'll teach them. I know. No, there's actually homeschool curriculums that you can choose from that you are still in contact with your local school district because you have to be approved. Like you have to for make it a real like homeschool, there's certain requirements you have to meet. There's certain things you have to teach. So I would still abide by that. So whatever curriculum I choose, depending on the school district we're in or whatever,
Now, Jess, is it
what?
Common Core?
No, probably not. I have not heard that word because it was such a wreck
Ugh,
pushing that through.
Common Core. Blech.
No, I just don't agree with. I feel like the public education that I grew up with did not teach me anything that I needed to be an adult. So I feel like, and it's still happening because people are still graduating high school and going into college not knowing shit. So I just simply just don't trust the pub, and especially with all the school shooting. First of all, kids are just not safe in school anymore with the constant online bullying, the friggin' school shootings, and then yeah, the true lack of education. I
Mhm.
just feel like hopefully I will be in a position where I can provide that because the main reason why kids attend public schools because your mom and dad's at work and you need to be in a place. I bet you if they started making parents pay for public school, you see how many kids are not there no more. Because no parents are truly going to want to pay for this bullshit that your kids are paying for, that your kids are learning.
They'll take them to a charter. My sister, yo, you say the word charter school to her, whoo, school, she starts bugging out. What? What? Like, yo, she hates charter school. She hates them with a passion. Because in her school, there's a charter school above. So
No, yeah,
she
charter. It's
hates
a
the
lot
way
of
they talk to
controversy.
the kids. She hates the way their curriculum set up. She hates everything about them. She hears so many stories of the kids being like, they yelled at me all the time, and they were
Yeah,
so
I
mean to
mean,
me, and
because it's a charter school, there's no like guide. Like they can literally do whatever anything. There's no set standard.
you know what's
There's like
funny?
no. They have their own internal, but it's really not. It's much different.
There's no training either. There's no
Oh yeah,
teacher
no, you and I
professional
could
train.
work at a fucking charter
Yes,
school.
yes. Success Academy has sent me offers. Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
send
sent them to me.
everybody offers. Everybody, you could do it. But like, yo, it's awful, awful place to be.
You know,
Terrible.
and not just that, but they take a lot of resources, so they still get tax dollars even though they're not public. So the money that could be going to public schools is shared with charter schools. And my thing is, I'm not necessarily against that because it's still school and kids need to fucking be in school if you're going to have school.
Hmm.
But I do think there needs to be requirements for them. If they want some of that funding, you still have to adhere to something. Don't take the whole, okay, you don't want exactly like the structured standard that regular public education, but you need to do something,
Hmm.
something that we require if you want if you want the tax dollar. Yeah, sorry kids that you get no more snow days in NYC.
Yo, forget them,
And
bro.
our progressive mayor, God bless him, he ain't gonna fucking give that shit back to you.
It was so funny because when they asked him that, he was like, "Hmm, this is a very serious question."
That's the wrong person to ask.
Hmm,
Now, I don't mean to sound stereotypical,
what does that mean?
but some people from certain they don't play that game when it comes to school.
Yeah, my grandma
So,
never played the game when it came to school.
so I feel
I went
like
to school in a snowstorm one time. I
so
was
did
there.
I.
You know what's funny? I was like one of four. I was there. It
You
was a
know,
great
some
day
look,
though. We just
some
watched movies.
backgrounds, some cultures are very serious. They approach education much different than like the average American parent.
Hmm.
So in his when they asked him that question, he was probably like, "My parents are pissed off at when I had a snow day. Fuck that."
They were like,
Like,
"Ugh,
no,
you
they're
really
going to
can't
school.
go to school." Like, they want to fight you. Like, damn, ma. Like, I'm just living. Like,
There's this reel I have to send you. There's a group on TikTok.
oh
They do
yeah.
the immigrant dad, and one of them, I want to say he's Guyanese Indian, but I could be wrong. But he wakes the guy up. He's like, "Why don't you go to school? What is going on? What is this? What is this?" And they're like, "Dad, it's a snowstorm." He opens the window and it's like a blizzard, and he's like, "That's it. That's it. That's why you can't go to school."
It's like, bro, like, what do you want me to do? I used to travel 5 miles to go to my school every single day, but you can't walk. But you can't walk to the bus stop, huh? You can't walk to the bus stop right across the street, huh? This generation is so lazy. I can't do it. I can't do it no more.
Well, ma, they canceled the bus. The MTA's on serious delays, and they say no one should be on the streets. Take an Uber. Take
Ugh,
an Uber.
you trust that? Why do you trust things? What, look at you, not thinking before you do things. Look, you're not. Why are you trusting these things? You just so you blindly trust people. That's your problem. That's your problem. And those are your friends too. I bet. I bet your friends told you that too. Your friends probably, right? Yeah, you should. I told you they were no good for you. Look at you. Like, dad, nobody, literally nobody's gonna be in school. If I go, it's just gonna be me and the janitor. Like, nobody's there to teach me. Learn from the janitor. He could teach you some things about
Yeah,
cleaning
we
your
had
room.
days where their school was open, and then you would be the only kid in school, and that's happened to me.
Yep,
When I used to go to school, like my mom would still send us, and it would be me and like five other kids in class.
it's gross.
At that point, it's
It's
like,
gross.
guys, it's fucking school. Just stop.
Yeah,
Just stop.
yeah, yeah. Now, I want to talk. So this is gonna be very New York. The first 30 minutes of this podcast was very New York. Now we're gonna get even more New York. We're talking about trains. Okay, the best subway system in the United States, maybe not the world. The one that runs
Not
twenty
the
four
world.
seven. It runs 24/7 though. We'll say that.
No, we are very unique
Very unique.
compared to other
Some may say a little
transit
dirty.
systems in the country.
Some may say a little dirty, but it's okay.
Very dirty. It's
It's
disgusting.
okay.
Oof.
It runs 24/7. What do you expect? What do you expect? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, you don't want to see a rat with a slice of pizza on the track? Like, come on. Like that's art. If you ask me, that's art. So we're gonna be talking about the trains that are the most delayed and then the least delayed. Okay,
Well, who's the least delayed? Because I'm always wondering.
they got it by top fives. Okay, so the number one most on time train they have is the L train. Now I know about the L train. I used to
There
live.
was a time it was a terrible train.
Yes, I used to live by the L train. Now, yo, I go over there 3 minutes, 5 minutes,
Well,
three
it
minutes.
was such a terrible train. Remember they had to like it was like 2 or 3 it was like a couple year project where they had to fix the L train because it was so terrible.
Yeah,
Like it was so that investment that they put, the one right thing and the MTA did, now it pays off.
yeah. It
Because there
was,
was a time it was the worst
yeah,
train.
yeah, yeah. Like people who like, and but on weekends, it could be a bit shaky. Could be a bit shaky on a weekend. But besides that, every 3 to 4 minutes, there's an L train. Every 3 to 4 minutes, I'm like, ooh, this is nice. I get to Broadway Junction real quick. You know what I'm saying? Transfer to the A. You know what I'm saying? I'm lit. I can go anywhere I want. That's how I used to get to BMCC. Talk about it. We talked about it. Hey, we brought it back. We brought it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's I like that. It's a homegrown train. I grew up right next to the train. It's funny. It doesn't matter if you're like 2 blocks away from the train. You'll hear it. You hear it at night. Just not as loud, but you still hear the clothing doors, please. And you hear them making announcements and shit. Like
When
it's
I lived on
oh
Flatbush
my
with my
gosh,
grandmother,
goodness.
she lived literally like 2 blocks away from the Q train stop at Prospect Park.
Mm.
So her kitchen window was right in line with the train. So we used to be able to hear it, not all the time because you tune it out, but late at night and everything's you would hear it. And it's like, wow.
And you would just
Right.
hear like the faint sound of the train making the stop at the station in the distance. You're like, oh god,
Hmm.
this sucks. Like, why do I hear you? I'm mad
My
far
sister's
away.
apartment, the Q train is like 2 blocks away from her, and she can see it from her window, and sometimes she hears it.
So
It's just a
so
massive, loud.
imagine the people who live like off of like the M line.
They're deaf. I bet you they have higher rates of like hearing loss. I bet you. If you were to do a study of people who live near airports and train stations, and when I mean near, I mean like you look outside your window and you
and
can
you
see
and
the
you
track.
see it. Yeah,
I bet you they have hearing loss later in life.
maybe potentially. I mean, you're just constantly
Oh, they
hearing
do.
those loud noises. And then the next line that's least delayed is the 7 train. Then you got the
7 train has always been kind of decent.
7 train is pretty decent. It only runs literally in a straight line. It better be good. You better, right? Then you got the 6 train. Then you got the 1 train and then the 3 train. Now, I don't really take the 3 train. I'm gonna
The
keep it a
6 train, 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
What? The 3. Oh, I'm like, there's a 3. I'm like, yeah, totally forgot about the 3 train. That's funny because the 2 train kind of sucks, and the 3 and 2 share stops and tracks, so it's funny that they're on time. The 6 train, I feel like barely runs, so that's probably why it's on time.
Cause it's finna be there in 20 minutes though. It's finna be there. And then we got the most delayed.
Who's the first one?
You'll see a common trend with some of these train lines in the fact that all of them, besides one, are orange. All of the orange lines suck for some reason. Um, the most delayed train by data via the MTA is the B train.
You know why that's fucking terrible? The B train doesn't run every day. It runs 5 days a week. And it's an express train, so it doesn't run all night.
Yeah.
So you have the shortest schedule and you have the worst arrival and departure time? What's wrong? And the B train shares is the yellow line after that?
The Q line is it's in here. It's in here.
Okay, because the B shares a lot of its line with the Q.
hmm And
So if the B is delayed, that means the Q's got to be delayed.
so Jess, you would know a lot about the second train. It's the D train. You're right next to it. Ain't that funny? The D train's the
I took
most.
the D train today because the N train was fucked up. And the D train, I'm not right next to it. I have to walk. If I don't take the train to New Utrecht to get the D there, I have to walk, and it's like like a 10-15 minute walk.
Yeah, it's yo. The train out there, it's not close.
No, it's
It's
like
not.
at the fucking bottom of Brooklyn. Like, and it's really just like two avenues down.
hmm
But the fucking side, like the side streets are so
They're
long.
so long, dude. Like,
But you know who's further from the train somehow, some way?
Daniel.
Daniel. That fucking D train to Daniel's house is like
I had to walk that to get to
it's
his
like a
spot.
20-minute walk.
Yeah, and in freezing cold, not fun. Chat. I just tell you, not fucking fun walking 20
That's why
minutes
he used to
on the
take the
train.
bus. That didn't even drop him off by his house because he would have to walk from the bus to his
that's
house.
why
But
the
he used to say
that's why the parking's so trash where he lived. Cause ain't nobody fucking taking that fucking train. Like nobody wants to do that. Like I'm not walking 20
well,
minutes.
lucky for
I'm
him, he has a
driving.
backyard, so he don't need to.
You don't need to worry about parking.
Yeah.
God bless him. God bless his soul, bro. And then the third train is the Q train. I've taken the B and the Q in my life. Yeah, this checks out. Yeah.
You know, the days I was taking the Q train, they must have gotten worse over time because, and when I was living on Flatbush and I would take the Q train, I think because my grandmother's stop, we were 3 stops from the city. So I feel like, and I used to take it all the time to work.
hmm
And when I was taking the train at that time, I would say the Q train was pretty reliable. It didn't seem like it was often. It wasn't until that I moved here to this side of Brooklyn where the N train is the fucking devil. I hate everyone who works on the N line. I hate the conductors, the operators. I hate the fucking person who's sitting in the booth at the MTA building working on the N line. I hate the construction workers that work on the N line. That line is fucking terrible.
The headline, yeah.
It is terrible. It is not consistent in the morning. It's not consistent in the evening. You don't know what you're getting with the N. You really don't. And it's gotten to this thing where it's like every 10-15 minutes you wait for the fucking N train. You miss the train going down the stairs, you're waiting 10-15 minutes. And then when you're on the train, there's going local in the middle of the day, right after, right during rush hour. What? And coming back like after 8 o'clock. Good luck. Good luck. Because the N train just acts fucking stupid after that. It's always delayed in the city. And then sometimes it does this thing where it skips my stop for some reason. It gets past 59th Street. I'm telling people where I live now, but it gets past 59th Street. It goes to another stop. And then for some reason, after that stop, it goes all the way to like 18th Avenue or Kings Highway
and
or
you're
some shit
and
like
you're
that.
cooked because that's far.
And I'm like, no announcement, nothing. You
hmm
just see I'm just going right past my fucking house.
Yep.
I have yelled at the MT. They probably have an archive of me on X and Twitter because I can't tell you how many times I have yelled at them. Like, where the fuck is this train? Why is it always delayed?
hmm
Now, the N train is to me, and it's the worst. But that's because I live by it. But it is not reliable.
And then
I will
uh
fight anyone on that.
you got the M train at 4.
I never take the M.
I've
Thank
I've
God.
taken the M a little bit in my life. It's
I,
mm,
I don't want to take weird trains. M trains, F trains,
that's that queen
J
shit.
trains,
This
Z
this is this
trains.
that
I just
queen
don't fuck with
shit.
that part of
This
Brooklyn.
that Bushwick type
Yeah,
shit.
I don't fuck with Bushwick.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, hey, hey, nothing against Bushwick. people.
Hey,
I have friends in Bushwick.
my grandma used to
I
live
do.
in Bushwick back in the day when it was
Okay, I'm
only Puerto
sorry. I am
Ricans and Dominicans and Mexicans. Remember
I
that?
am
Remember that time?
on I grew up in a West Indian neighborhood. So I am all Flatbush,
Fair enough.
Crown Heights. I'm used to that part. And then of course cuz Brooklyn College is in the Junction, so you get that part. But I think now that I've been on this side, which is like close to Bay Ridge and Bensonhurst, it's a different experience.
Yeah. And then at 5, we have my train, the F train. I'm not gonna lie, yo. There'd be some
I've never heard
days,
anything good about the F
son.
train.
There'd be some
Never heard
days where
anything
I'm
good.
like, it says 1 minute, but that was 10 minutes ago. What the fuck is happening, right? So I go on my phone, right? Cause I know when these trains come, right? There's one at like 10:38, then one at 10:43, then 10:47, then 10:51, and then after that, it's whatever the fuck else is there. Son, I'm sitting there, right, and I'm like, where's the 10:43? Because it says right there a minute, and then the G train just comes right above it, and then now the F train I gotta wait 10 more minutes. I'm like,
That's the only
huh?
train I don't fuck with. The G train, I'd be like, anyone who takes the G train, I'd be like, where do you live?
Williamsburg,
Why do you live there?
Williamsburg.
What is the point of G? Oh, Williamsburg. I'm not that part of Brooklyn either.
Or you take
I fuck
the
with Williamsburg,
G
but I just don't ever go
to
there.
get to the 7, or to get
Yeah.
to the A to the C. You know what I'm saying? So you get to those like spots. You know what I'm saying? Which apps do you guys use for your commute, or do you just wing it? I use Google Maps.
I go to mta.info. I'm not downloading the apps. I have enough apps. I think the MTA has an app, but I think you have to purchase the MTA app. I don't think it's
I
free.
don't use that shit.
But there's other apps I guess you can use, but I just do Google. Yeah, I just do Google.
The only thing I use Google Maps for nowadays with my train is I just have to know, will it be there at that time at that station? Because the next station down, sometimes the train ain't running at the station I'm closer to. So then I gotta walk further to the other stop, and then I gotta catch it there, and then it's a different time, and then I gotta, especially at like 6 in the morning, awful. At like 5:40, I gotta check. All right, is this train gonna stop right here? No, I gotta walk a little further. All right, let me get out the house. All right,
Yeah, no, the F train, I don't fuck with the F train.
yeah. After most of the time is cool, but there's specific instances where I wanted to slap the whole train carts. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? We're 10 minutes late for what? I see 3 G trains pull up. 3 of these things, bro. Not one F. And always before an F train, a G train has to come by. Has
That's like
to.
with the N and the D train.
Has to. It's like, what? No, it don't. Just come, bro. He says 2 minutes, bro. Just pull up. Why we gotta wait for the G to pull up? Oh, it's shitty. We could basically go. This could be a whole episode in itself. It's just shitty train lines and
No, we
bus
can.
lines and
I have duked it out
my
at the
goodness.
MTA. They have. I don't think. Okay, if you're not from New York, you don't know how much the MTA impacts your daily life.
Yeah.
You are married to the MTA if you live in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
It is it is a terrible partner to be with.
It's honestly abusive. It's gaslighting. It's manipulating.
The train is
It's
coming. It's not
abusive.
coming.
No, it's
The train
not.
is not coming.
And then they just be like, "What you gonna do? Where else you gonna go? Huh? What other train you gonna take?" It's like, damn, bro. Like I know, like it's telling you you can't
Listen,
leave.
but I used to have a friend. I hope he's all good. I haven't talked to him in a while. But he works for the MT or work because I don't know if he's still there. They pay very well.
Yeah, they do.
They pay a lot. And I used to go to him all the time, bitching and complaining. What the fuck is wrong with the train? Da 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 da. And he used to be like, you know what we tell people? We laugh. Because we just tell them then drive. Go get a car.
You know what's funny? In one of my classes in college, I had a classmate. She was or probably still is a conductor for the
Oh
MTA.
wow.
She's a conductor.
I knew someone, another person. who my friend helped get this person a job at the MTA. She worked for the MTA for like 6 months. It wasn't even a full year. I don't think it was a full year yet. And while she was working on the train, some asshole writer got pissed off and he went to like spit at her because she was like in the conductor, the booth thing. And to get out the way, she moved, but she hit her head on like the panel that they use. So she ended up getting like a fucking concussion,
Oh,
whatever. She got like 2 years off paid, like almost a full two. Like she didn't have to go back to work for months.
yo, NFL
I
players
was
get
like, "Are
6 days, bro. Yo, son, NFL players get 6 days. Hey, yo, you gonna be back for Sunday? Right here, Monday. Oh yeah, they're Tuesday practice. Come on, you gotta be here. We need you. It's like, bro, I just got fucking ran over by a fucking big 6'5"
no,
human
they pay
being.
well." And after COVID, during COVID, because they lost so much of their staff, they were begging retired people to come out of retirement to get to work. They were offering people 3 months' salary up front to come because they need the people. I don't know if they met their quota, if they ever refilled, because I feel like, and this is just the trains we're talking about, people. We're not talking about the buses.
Yeah. Oh
The
my
buses
god.
are a whole
Buses
nother
are
fucking headache.
awful. Fun
I try to.
fact: MTA has so much money they just pay people out.
Oh my, yeah.
Probably. Have you ever heard of a case XYZ versus MTA in court? It never happens. They literally throw money at anything and keep it moving.
You are so right. When's the last time you heard a person suing the MTA? You don't.
They're like, yeah, I'm gonna
I
do
have.
that, and then they're like, how about a lump sum of cash? And then you're like, okay,
I
fair.
was today years old when I learned this. I have never heard that, and people get hurt on the train all the time. Now people are trying to sue the MTA, but yeah, they're probably just like, "It's $100,000. Okay, we'll give it to you right now."
Yeah, we'll give it to you upfront
So
salary.
their revenue, their budget is $20 billion a year, and that is us not truly paying the full fare of what
Oh my! If
technically should be
everybody paid
paying.
the fare,
Okay, so for people who don't know, right now
they said
the
it all the
MTA
time.
to get anywhere, one ride is $3. I can go from Coney Island, Brooklyn to the top of Manhattan or to deep part ass of Queens on $3. Other subway systems in the world, in the country, they literally in this and I learned this when I went to San Fran. They charge by zone. So it's not so if it did that, the MTA, if I wanted to go from Coney Island all the way to the top of Manhattan, my fare would probably technically be with today's like $12, $15.
That's crazy. That's
$10 to
crazy.
be nice. That's a lot of mileage.
Mm-hmm.
We're stubborn because if you drive, that's like a 45-minute drive from Coney Island to the top of Manhattan on a
Might be a
regular
touch
day.
more.
Yeah. It's an hour to get across Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn's not small. Like this shit is huge. Like
No, it's not. When me and Beanish were figuring out where we want to eat, the one time we went out and we wanted to go to this place, she goes, "Oh, that's like a 40-minute drive from here." And we were like, "Okay, we'll just stay close."
yeah, because like,
So yeah,
bro,
it's math. So imagine what the MTA can truly charge their riders. You're going from borough to borough because the $3 includes a transfer. So you're technically getting a second ride for free. So a transfer is if I get on the train and my train doesn't take me to my final destination, I have to get out and take a
they
bus.
would be making
I
a
don't have
hundred
to pay
billion
another
dollars.
three,
They would be making $100 billion a
bro.
year, clean, even with fare evasion. 100 billion, easy. Not even
Because
close.
they're just not making money off of fares. They're making money off the tolls that they have, advertising in their subways. Just they're getting money from it's a fucking scam. They are laundering
They're
money.
probably
And the
getting a
empty.
percentage from Omni too. Every time they swipe, we gotta get our change, bro. That's what the negative money is, bro. They taking that shit from you.
Yeah, no. And I was told that back in the 80s, The reason why the MTA has such a fight with the state, first of all, it's a state agency. It's not a private run.
That's insane.
It's a state thing, whatever. And back in the 80s, the state found out that they were cooking the books. That they were lying. So ever since then, they don't want to give money. So the state is the reason why it's only $3 for us because the New York State subsidizes it. State and the city pay the rest of the fare basically. So that's why it's always a fight because they stopped giving money. That's why every 2 years now our fare goes up. For the longest time, the fare was like $1.25 for people.
Yeah. I
For
remember the fare
years.
being 250 for like so long.
I remember when the fare was $1. Listen, $1.50. I'm older than you. So it was cheaper than 290. It was cheaper
Sounds
than 250.
fantastic.
It was $1.50. And it was like that for years. But that's because the state was giving enough money that they didn't have to raise the fare on the riders. But a certain governor came in, was not a Democratic governor, and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna stop that shit. You're not getting any more fucking money from us, basically, and you're just gonna start charging people." And that's just what happened. Because even Democrat governors now don't want to fucking give the MTA jack shit.
It was $1.50 for a minute. I bet, right?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
So yeah, the MTA could be making, like you said, 100 billion.
Easy.
They're being now okay. Put in perspective, they're being nice. They're probably like, if you thought we were the mob, don't you fucking think half your paycheck would be to me?
Oh my god, yo, imagine paying
Like,
a thousand
that's how
dollars a
much
month
it
for
would
the fucking
be.
MTA. My goodness.
And now with this Omni shit, you don't really get an unlimited anymore.
No, there is none of that.
It is a very tricky thing what they're doing with this Omni shit. I have had nothing but bad
Would you
experiences.
say
I don't
it's
even want to go there.
facetious? It's a little bit sneaky.
It's insidious. It's
Girl.
deception. Fuck you, MTA. I need you, but I hate
Yeah,
you.
fuck the MTA, bro. I love you though. Don't leave me. Alright. It's like the case with Diddy, bro. Like, yo, like we hate him, but we can't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't. Like we're stuck.
Don't say that. I fucking hate that guy
Yo,
now.
fuck
Don't say
Diddy.
that.
Diddy sucks. Diddy's an awful human
He
being.
should be in jail for life.
Should be. After
That
what he did
fucking
to all
monster. He's
them
disgusting.
ladies and even the men.
Yeah. And there's a lot of ignorant ass people out there who don't know abuse and what drugs will make people
Hmm.
do.
Speaking of abuse, can we talk about what uh, these quote unquote federal agents, and by federal agents I mean guys who got a bag of chips worth of training,
How
former
much time you got?
exiled,
People who
cops,
can't read?
military, no education, really lacking
Literally.
in critical
These
thinking
people are
skills,
coming off the street. They're
all
not
for
even
a
training them.
bonus.
But they're not even getting till like 3 years from now. And guess what? They can't quit before then because then otherwise you don't get that bonus. So y'all motherfuckers are pretty much working for free. But no, we can talk about it.
And
And we can say ICE. We
those
can say these
those ICE agents, yeah,
a bunch of ICE bitches.
awful human beings, terrible human beings,
Awful.
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 The
Awful. So
things
if
that
you
they're
if you new
doing,
here and you're wondering where we stand, no, we'll say right the fuck now. Fuck all them.
yeah, they're awful. I hate them. It's
Fuck
gotten
all
to a
them.
point where I'm scared sometimes to go outside.
I am
It's
too.
gotten to the point where I'm like, do I? Can I go outside right now? Like, is my neighborhood gonna be like the neighborhood that has like all the whistles and the bells? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to white people. Yo,
They in their savior complex
yo,
right now. They in their moment.
white people
They
cooking right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Cause yo, they got the whole neighborhood on lock. Jess.
Well, listen, because now finally some now we've always had the super liberal white people with the pink hair and they want to come help and save us. Got it. But there are other white people who try to stay quiet. They don't want to get involved, and that's just life. And
They can't stay quiet anymore.
no, because now they're shooting you, and now you see what we've been telling y'all. What black and brown people have been fucking trying to tell y'all.
Hmm.
Once you are a target of law enforcement, you have no more rights. You are nothing. You are easy target. You are the shit at the bottom of their boot. Now you fucking see. Just comply, then you'll understand. Just just don't be there. Guys, you got and now look, they're fucking blatting you out in your fucking neighborhood on broad daylight. At least when they shoot black people, sometimes it's at night and no one sees. But now they got you guys on social media just fucking getting gunned down like dogs. And there's no stopping. No, it is terrible what's happening because we all saw that video. We all saw that video, and I'm not talking about Renee Good. If you want to fucking get down to granular shit with Renee Good, whatever, have at it. Alex Preddy, we all saw that video. He had a camera in his hand. No gun. That gun was stolen from him from that agent. Look, there's 1,000 videos breaking that shit down step by step by step. And the fact that they shot him after the gun was taken.
And they
He
shot him
posed a note, and there was
like
7
10
of them.
times.
The way they went at that, that is not trained law enforcement.
These are vigilantes. These are like
These are
guys who are
people.
awful, deplorable
These are
human
people who
beings.
don't fuck. These are incels. Can't get a girlfriend. They have wives and girlfriends. They hate them. They're probably fucking their friend, whoever, their boss, someone else but you.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. I bet you everyone who knows you can't stand you. You're the person who didn't finish school because he didn't want to finish school. You're the person who probably doesn't shower often. You're the person who probably doesn't read. A person who probably hasn't traveled. A person who probably has no idea the world exists outside of themselves.
And are very ignorant.
Beyond ignorant. And y'all don't fucking realize. I can tell some of y'all have never played chess or heard of the game, but you guys are the pawns. They are sending you out first. Because when they want to send the military in, you think the military is going to tell the difference? And they let their guns go off? No, nigga, you getting shot first. You out here thinking you on the right side of things. No, motherfucker. There's a reason why he's sending y'all, not the Marines, to come get these immigrants out. You don't think he has the power to do that? There was already an agency who was assigned to do exactly what you claim you're doing. These are professionals though. They got training. Some of these people who worked at Border Patrol and Homeland, other agencies that happened before ICE, these are people who got training. There's expectations of them. They have responsibility, accountability. There's internal affairs. They are going about it as a job. They grabbed you off the street.
Recruited you from fucking Fox News
You
ads.
are you are disposable. They want to see how compliant people like you can be. If I give someone a gun and tell them to shoot these people, will they do it? They know how the public will act.
And give them money. Give them money. They need money. Give them a signing bonus.
They know how the public. They want to see how can we entice citizens? How can we entice people to hurt other people? Let's see what these. Because guess what? People in other agencies, some of these people have a conscience, and they're not going to be caught dead doing some of the shit y'all are doing. How come no American citizens were dying left and right before? Not to say that didn't happen and they didn't get caught in the crosshairs, but how come this wasn't the thing before? Is it because they were even better at covering up their shit? They weren't as sloppy. The government made sure not to let shit get the fuck out.
Or maybe, magic word, and this is gonna be crazy. They had a warrant, and they're not just going up to a random woman with her dog in her fucking Minnesota
Well, they
neighborhood,
had
asking her if
strategy.
she's a citizen or not. This is third world. This is third world country.
That's
This is
because
insane.
the properly trained, they go after the immigrants, the migrants. How often did you ever hear them sweep up citizens and send them to fuck another country just to have them come back? Because that's
Or
what's been
send them to
happening.
county jail just to have them come back. All because
And that's another thing. You motherfuckers are thinking, so a lot of people in the public, you think that these ICE agents are getting random people. They're actually getting a lot of people who are already in prison. Migrants who already committed real crime are already in jail because local law enforcement has done their fucking job. And they're going into the county and so they're getting a lot of these people who are already in jail. They're not getting the random person at DoorDash.
Yeah.
Most of these people are already in custody.
And the random people that they do get, that they do take, they're all citizens. All of them. It's like, what are we doing? Like, dude, like, I don't. Like, this is such against like constitutional rights and human being rights and living. Like,
No, it is. It
even
is.
like,
It really is.
like even like you, we were always taught to carry your ID, right? Because you don't know what if you get stopped. You got to be able to identify yourself. So you got your ID on you. That don't mean shit no more. That don't mean it means nothing. It means nothing. You could literally tell them, yeah, I'm an American citizen. They could look at your ID and still take you in. What the fuck is this? What are we doing? This is Trump's America, by the way. This is Trump's America. I just want everybody to know this. Fuck
This
MAGA.
is that MAGA dumb
Fuck
bullshit.
Trump. This is Trump's America. Treating people like garbage. This is Trump's America. Empty promises. This is Trump's America.
And this is another thing.
Causing division in our country. That's
So
Trump's
he's
America.
doing this for multiple reasons. But there are people out there who really think in their small fucking brains that Trump is just magically, or any president is going to magically just deport 11 million people. That is never going to happen. Ever. Ever. It is never going to happen because people who run the fucking country, which is not you, knows what will happen if you were to deport 11 million people. You can deport 11 million people. You can. But they won't. You want to know why? Because one, you'll spend more money deporting them than keeping them. Two, capitalism cannot exist without a second class. Who do you think the second class is? The people who you don't have to pay according to the law. People who have to take the menial jobs because a regular schmegular born American, in our minds, we're already too good to take that job unless we fucking have to. There are businesses, small and big, that benefit from the labor that these migrants and undocumented people bring. They affect every walk of life, rich, poor. Where every neighborhood, they are everywhere. They are part of the economy. They shop the same places you shop at. They eat the same places you eat at. They go to the same games. They buy the same shit. They stream the same fucking streaming services. You fucking dumbasses. Do you think capitalism is going to lose billions and billions? So you're fucking racist ass? No.
Yeah.
No. It is a money thing, baby. That's why they're here. And that's why they're not fucking going anywhere. They will deport just enough to keep you happy and to keep you racist. Because while you're racist and stupid, you're still fucking broke and poor.
And you're
You
just
don't
gonna
own no
keep
capital.
buying that shit. You're just gonna keep eating it up because you are a zombie too. You're a zombie for your side. That's it.
And according to your logic and Trump's logic, Baron Trump is a fucking anchor baby. Because his mama ain't American. That bitch ain't born here.
Ooh.
How'd she get here? You think she got here on her own? That bitch got her citizenship through a marriage. She can barely speak English. Pretty woman, she's probably nice. I don't know. But according to your logic, she needs to get the fuck up out of here too.
Mhm.
But you are too stupid and blind to see that. And because she's white, you don't care. You know whose wife they can't stand? The vice president's wife.
Oh, they hate her for no reason.
They would get her the fuck out of here if they could.
Literally, and you want to know why? It's all because her skin tone's a little bit darker.
Of
That's
course.
it.
She's an Indian woman.
That's it.
Usha? And she's not Christian? What? That's why there's so many conspiracy theories that JD Vance is going to eventually leave her for Erica Kirk.
Oh my god, I heard that so much. Jesus. I mean, I don't. Okay. Okay. It's
And
like
that may be true.
if he ever wants to run for president, he can't have her by his side. I mean, just look at her. Look at the values
And it's
she's
like-
spewing. It's like
and it's
you guys
like-
are weird.
Another thing you don't understand. A lot of the capitalists that run this country have direct ties to immigration. A lot of them are immigrants. Like the one dick you can't stop sucking, Elon Musk, that motherfucker ain't American.
He not from here. He's from South
He is a
Africa.
South African
Yes.
immigrant getting more money than any migrant you are mad at. Donald Trump is cutting him tax breaks worth billions and billions of dollars. The dividends pay off into that type of money. That's why he's the most, that's why he's the, it's because of American tax breaks that he keeps getting, the subsidies his company is getting, the deals his company gets. That's a migrant boy. He's not one of us. Not born here, not raised here. Don't know shit about him. He pretends he wants to know about. He just knows he just knows how to get over stupid ass people. He knows how to get over people who are concerned about black and white and not enough about green.
Yep.
So he gets to play games with your fucking head with Trump. Nah, that shit with ICE is fucked up. I'm so proud of Minnesota. I'm so proud of the citizens out there. Yo, boy, it was below 30 degrees and they were out there protesting.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't letting up.
Nope.
They were not letting up, and now they had to. They're already throwing people under the bus. Now you have to be careful because Trump is trying to ease off Minnesota. He's removing the head ICE guy and bringing Tom Homan in.
Oh, I wonder why. Hmm.
You know, to quiet it down but the cat is out the fucking bag. Americans are they're getting hip to it. They already like there is no trust with ICE. You would do better renaming ICE and dismantling it and just putting it back to regular border patrol and sending these people out to do the job. But it is done. It's showing your hand. Now you're coming for the government is officially coming for the guns.
Son, I'm literally sitting there, and they're like, they're talking about this Alex Pretty, right? And then they're like, oh, this guy, he had a gun at his holster. What do you think he was there to do? What did you think? This guy was gonna do harm. This guy was gonna do
Let me-
something to
So I'm going to
us.
tell you something. A lot of people who
Second
were
Amendment.
spewing those narratives, especially Fox, a lot of these people, they're not as conservative as they play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They get paid to act like a fucking conservative. They may not be so gung ho the way you think they are. Because if they were, what is the difference between him having a gun at a protest and other people having a gun at a protest?
It's just that it wasn't for their side, so they don't care.
And any real 2A person who truly holds that as a value, which this event is showing that most people who claim to be 2A are not 2A at all, because you don't think it's inherent for all Americans.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if he was a leftist. He was an American tax-paying citizen, raised here, born here. He's got full entitlement, and he was by the law. He was able, guess what? Minnesota is a carry state. You can carry it anywhere. So he believed in the gun laws. He believed he was one of y'all. He is allowed to go anywhere the fuck he wants with his gun in Minnesota. If he was in New York City, that's a different thing. But
Wait,
the
wait.
motherfucker wasn't
So
in New
it's
York
like
City.
in Minnesota, you could just like it's concealed
There's
carry,
open
right?
carry
Oh, it's
states
open carry. You could just have
where
it out.
you can carry your gun anywhere.
Oh, this brother had it concealed. This brother was being
You can't
conservative
even
with
do
that
that
gun.
in New York State.
This was super conservative.
You can't even bring a gun out your house in New York State.
You can't even have the
There's a certain
bullets and the gun in the same proximity. You can't even do. I don't even think you can have them in the same house.
It is, and it's very hard. You have to. There's a lot of requirements to get. But the other thing is, you 2A people, you thought only conservatives own guns. You thought because people wear pink hair and they like, and they're same sex, and
And
you
they're
think
a little more hip than you. Like you thought
that
that
they
they.
don't have guns? Are you fucking stupid? You think you're the one buying all the guns?
Y'all got no money.
You
Y'all
fucking dumb.
poor. These liberal guys, they got money. They got these nice tech jobs. They're cozy.
They have houses. They have families.
Yes.
They hunt.
Yeah.
They play Call of Duty with their boys.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you live in a state where you grow up with that type of culture, you can tap into that. Now, if you grow up in a blue state, now Minnesota's blue, but if you grow up in a state like New Jersey and New York, the gun culture is not the same.
Not even close.
We are taught if you're carrying a gun, you're probably a criminal.
Yep.
Secondly, there is no space to have gun hobbies.
Nope.
There's no clay pigeons. You would shoot someone and kill someone. There's too many people here. So you can't just walk around with your fucking AK-47 and your shotgun. It's a totally different culture here. If you have a gun, you keep that shit private and you don't fucking tell no one.
Mm-hmm.
But they're here. They're locked and loaded. They just, someone put a perfect meme up and it was like, liberals do have guns, but just like Republicans who have abortions, they just don't talk about it. Republicans have abortions. You fucking do.
Yes.
Your husband pays for a lot of them, and your daughter had one or two before she even probably got to college. Y'all, you think it's only liberal women going to get abortions?
No. No.
So no, yeah, he had a fucking gun, and he had every right to the gun. And the fact that he wasn't even carrying it, no one knew he had a gun on him. Y'all knew. So it's just, and now Trump is over here talking about, no, you can't have guns. You can't bring them everywhere. You can't. You just can't do it. You can't bring. That is a straight up violation of the Second Amendment. And it's even a more of a violation in certain states where there's zero gun laws. There are states you and I can go to that state, Lewis, show them our New York ID, and they would still give us a gun.
Can I have a question. When can we impeach Trump?
We already impeached Trump. That's a whole nother
Can
story.
we impeach him again?
Democrats are incredibly weak. They're not protecting our citizens, and that's why people are getting fucking blatted out by ICE. Um, but he's already been impeached. But impeachment doesn't mean removal, and it doesn't mean jail time either. It just means the president did a bad thing, and it's a record. He's got an asterisk next to his name in history. Because guess what? They impeached Bill Clinton for getting a blowjob in the White House. And you know what he said? Oh, that's fine. I'm not leaving. I'm going to finish my term. And guess who finished his fucking term? Impeachment really don't mean shit.
You gotta get him out of here, bro.
It just means you're going to be spending a lot of time testifying in front of Congress. A lot of testimony. That's all impeachment is. They've already impeached him twice. What he needs to do is get prosecuted. Now, we can't get distracted because the only reason this is happening, and it's not because people voted for this. It's happening because something bigger happened just before all this Minnesota talk between the frauds and the fucking ICE. Homeboy is keeping the Epstein files. This is about him protecting people who rape children and teenagers. And he is doing everything he can to keep the public distracted. And when I'm on X, I fucking tweet that all the time. I be in their conservative comments just talking about Epstein. I don't care what you say. And to be fair, anyone who was a part of this Epstein shit, Democrat, Clinton, Bush, whoever the fuck, I don't care. I have no allegiance to politicians or a specific ideology. I don't worship any politician. They can all fucking burn. I don't care. So it doesn't matter if this was, well, Biden hadn't. Okay, throw Biden in jail too. But your boy Trump was the one who promised he would release the Epstein files, and then he called it a hoax. And then when his own base was like, wait a second, we're not going to let you say that to us. You're not going to gaslight us. He had to finally give it up. And then when he gave it up, when Congress ordered the full Epstein documents, and the only thing that was supposed to be redacted was the survivors and the victims, this motherfucker sent 1% of the documents. There's still tons of documents that have not been released yet. And the ones he did release, everything is redacted. Now, if Trump was completely innocent and he was as big and bad as you guys swear he is, what's the redaction for?
He's protecting child predators.
If you're a MAGA listener, put in our comments, what's the redaction for? And you know what's crazy? When I fucking keep pushing back on this, people block me because they can't answer the question. Get over it. It's a diversion tactic. But you can't answer. Well, why the redaction?
Get over it. That our
Why the
president is
redaction?
potentially a child predator?
No,
Get
he
over it.
is.
Get over it.
Like,
That's
this would be a perfect time for him to be like, I'm not protecting nobody. Everybody can get it. You claim you're going after the migrants because there's rapists among them. Okay, there's rapists. There were rapists on the Epstein Island. And what's sad is that Epstein Island didn't end when Epstein went to jail. These rich people just went and created another place to do their shit. So they're still doing it right now. They are still kidnapping and exploiting minors and doing whatever it is to them when they're done with them. They are still doing, and that motherfucker has all the power to stop it, and he's not. I have no respect for that man. He is a crook. He is scum. You protect child rapists. You protect sex traffickers. This is your opportunity to throw them all out. To be like, yeah, we'll get, and you're not doing it for what? What's the reason? And another thing to this is, so Bill Clinton he was subpoenaed. Now, when you are subpoenaed and you don't go, that is jail time. They come get you and they throw you in jail for contempt. You did not show you are disobeying a judge's order. You have to come. If you and I did that, Lewis, we would get jail.
Yeah.
They throw us in Rikers.
Yeah.
No questions asked. What would our lawyer be able to say?
Nothing.
He instead, and because he is a fucking lawyer, him and Hillary sent this big ass letter, posted it on their social media on why they're not going to answer the subpoena. They didn't go. Now, Clinton is a part of the Epstein files. There's pictures of him with Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know, Clinton, you got a blowjob. So we know you did some, you know, there's no protecting you. We know you did some shit. And the reason why he's like, I don't have to answer that because he sent in redacted names and they're in compliance. They are not answering their own court orders. So there's no leg for Trump to be like, go get Clinton. When they get Clinton, you don't think he's going to sing?
Oh.
You don't think he has his own assurances? You think Epstein was the only one taking pictures and getting the evidence amongst. You don't think Clinton got his own stash? You know how fucking dumb you got to be to think Clinton don't got his own insurance? Because why not just drag him in? That's every Republican's dream, to drag in the Clintons. If they hate anything more than the Obamas, it's the fucking Clintons. Because the Clintons were some. Do you ever watch that show House of Cards? If you ever do, that's the fucking Clintons. They played nice and friendly to the camera, but these were some vicious people in the back. They weren't playing; they were hard hitters, and that's why they couldn't stand Hillary Clinton because she was no regular housewife. This bitch was a lawyer, and she made headway. She was all in the fucking. She was running the country with Bill Clinton. They were not the ones to fuck with. So it's like, this is all just to protect pedophiles. That's why ICE is happening. It is to distract us from the fact that our president is protecting child rapists. And we pay taxes for that. So can someone please drop a comment on why we should comply when our fucking own president's not complying with the law? Why should American citizens not protest? Why? Why should they go home and be quiet? Our own president is straight up breaking the fucking law.
Before we go, I just want to say, fuck ICE. They're awful
Fuck 'em.
people, deplorable human beings, and to specifically the Latino ICE officers. I just gotta say this: you're a piece of shit. Just want you to say that.
Curse them out in Spanish for me.
Puta madre.
Cabrón.
Cabrón. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a bunch of
Because
them.
they think that when people agree with authoritarianism like that and they agree with like fascism, it's because they think it's going to keep them safe. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they think it's going to keep them safe. Like I said, y'all are pawns. Y'all are the fucking test rats. You don't understand that. You are no match for the American public with their guns. So if y'all start getting shot up, it's just more the reason for Trump to actually start sending in the military, and then that's a whole different ball game. Y'all, y'all are just pawns. Y'all are getting used. He is exploiting you. He's pimping you. He is setting you up for failure. He's sending you out into the streets with no training, with Americans who are trained with weapons. Do the fucking math, bro. He's waiting for one of y'all to get popped. How y'all are so fucking dumb and not see this is crazy. But that's my rant. That's my tangent.
Fuck ICE. Fuck them. All of them. Pieces of
Fuck
shit.
guys.
Awful
I hope
people.
you guys melt.
Yeah. Ooh, that was good. I'll never put y'all in my fucking drink. No ice in mine. Fuck out of here.
Bitch.
Yeah. Pussies. Real
Your mom's
pussies. Real
probably ashamed
cowards.
of you.
Yeah, really
Your
ashamed.
father probably wishes you fucking left your ass in the condom.
That's why they wear ski masks all the time. They don't show their face because they know.
Another thing, yeah.
They
You
know.
don't wear your ski mask because, like I said, he's not sending you out there for good reasons.
Bro, it could be sunny
You know what?
California, bro. They still got that ski mask on. Don't give a fuck.
You know who's not wearing ski masks? Police officers. People in the military don't wear a mask unless they're in like a literal war zone. Even when they're in the war zone, they don't fucking wear masks. But he got you wearing them.
I wonder why. Awful. So, guys, stay safe.
I pray one day y'all get a brain.
Yeah, just stay safe out there, my fellow black and brown people.
Yes, stay safe, Americans.
Yeah,
Don't ever concede your rights.
never.
They need a warrant to get to a warrant by a judge or the DA. A warrant.
If not,
It is your right.
nope. You don't gotta. You don't even gotta speak to them.
You don't even have to speak to them. You don't have to open your door.
You could walk.
You have every
Like
right to be
literally,
at a
if they're trying to
protest.
stop you, you could just walk right by them. Oh, excuse me, sir. Back on my merry way. Sir, are you a U.S. citizen? La di da di dee. Listening to Bad Bunny.
Oh, I can't wait for Bad Bunny.
Oh my gosh, the Super Bowl's coming. I
He
have a
has to say fuck
feeling
ice.
he will. He'll probably have like a guy, like an actor in like a ski mask and like a bulletproof vest, and like slap him up a little bit and beat him up, like playfully,
He
obviously.
has to make it political.
Of course he will.
He has to make it political. And it's
Especially with these times, man. Like Trump's in, like he has the song, Nueva York, where in the actual video it's showing like the Statue of Liberty, and then like an AI'd message that Trump is saying. He's like, "I love all the immigrants, and the immigrants in this country
what
would
is
never.
this?
This country would never be about." Hey! He heard Bad Bunny. He had to jump it. This brother's Puerto Rican, just.
Hi guys.
Have you been listening to my rant?
No, I just got in from work.
Rate my rant.
It's a Puerto Rican brother right there. You see? Immediately we start talking about
What I
Bad
guess
Bunny. We said Bad Bunny 3 times. He popped up. Shit is crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he'll make it about. He'll have some songs. Yeah,
We're just talking about ice.
yeah. Fuck him. Piece of shit.
Fuck them.
Fuck Ice. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Awful.
Fuck
Awful
those
human
people.
beings. Fuck 'em. But that's pretty much gonna do it.
Even though Daniel just got on.
Yeah. Sorry, Daniel. It's 1:19 in the morning. We are not.
Listen,
We are not
alright.
equipped, my brother. We're going.
Lewis is not equipped. Me and you can go on.
I'm definitely not equipped. I'm going to bed.
I'm good for another 6 hours if we need to.
God bless this guy. God bless you. God bless this hardworking man. Look at him.
I worked till 5 yesterday.
That's like almost a 12-hour shift.
Jeez.
Mhm.
Jeez, dude. Are you okay?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Jess, is he lying? Is he lying? Yeah, I think he's lying.
No, Daniel's a robot. He's good. When he says he's good, he's good.
Jess, not all men are robots, okay?
No, I know. I know.
What?
You guys would be better if you were robots.
Yo, I love misandrist heel Jess.
I want a better name than that.
What?
I want a better name than
Because
that.
misandrist is the hate for men, obviously, and then heel. You're obviously a heel. What would you like your stage name to be? I guess.
I'll have to come up with one.
Mm-hmm. It can't be
I don't
Stella
have one yet.
Sunshine because Stella Sunshine would never act like this.
No.
She would
no,
never.
No, it's
So
not
it has
Stella
to
Sunshine.
be,
You're
a
Stella
name that would
Nighttime.
match the vibe.
Stella Nighttime.
Mm.
Stella Nightmare.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Listen,
Kinda
I've
like
watched this shit for 20. I've been watching this already for 25 years. I can give you a stage name in 2 seconds. All right. I've seen all the names.
I like Stella Nightmare. That could be the working name for now.
All right. Fair enough. Well, Daniel, you got anything to say about Ice?
Fuck them.
Yeah. Right.
Fuck 'em.
Piece of
Get
shit. Fuck MAGA. Fuck Ice. Fuck all them pieces of shit. They're all
Fuck
fucking
all y'all.
human
Y'all
scum. They're awful
yeah,
people.
y'all
They
are
don't
ruining.
care about
get the
you.
fuck
They don't.
get the fuck out of Minnesota. Get the fuck out of New York. Get the fuck out of everywhere. You guys are fucking dickheads. Fuck you.
You're
That's it.
ruining our country.
Literally
Yeah.
turning the U.S. into a third world. We like, and when we say that, people are like, "Oh, how could you say we're turning into a third?" Do you not see what's happening in the streets with citizens?
You're killing us. You're literally killing us, literally and figuratively, both.
We can't even.
That's rare to do that.
We don't even have our Second Amendment right. We're a third world.
Yo,
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? John Stewart did a piece about this. The right loves their Second Amendment. They
do.
love it.
They love it.
And look, if you want the right to bear arms, that's your right. If you want to have a gun, that's your right. But I don't want to hear any fucking Republican now blaming that, oh, because he had a gun, that gives him the right to shoot. So now
But Daniel,
wait,
why
wait,
would he
wait,
have
wait,
a gun
wait.
if he wasn't wanting
Well,
to
hang,
use
wait,
it?
wait, wait. But hang on a second right now, right?
Stupid.
So you now are turning into a Democrat?
Yeah.
Huh?
The switch
Ain't
up.
this shit funny?
Chat.
But you know what's funny? What's even funny there is that now even Democrats, like progressives, are like, okay, wait, now we get it. For those who didn't own guns, there was a lot of them already did, but there were a lot of diehards who were like, gun law, ban the gun. There were some out there. Those motherfuckers are strapping up.
Yep.
Because now you see, this is why. Thank God it is it is in the Constitution. Thank God, because you ain't no match for the fucking government without it. The whole point of that was not for hunting. The whole point was just in case your government fails to protect you, or you have to protect yourself from a dictatorship like government, you need to protect yourself. Here is your weapon. You are allowed to have it, especially in your home.
It's
Mhm.
so important. It was the second law they made.
The second
That's
one.
how important.
They were like, okay, guys, all right, what should we think? All right. So you should be able to say things. You should be able to speak your mind about stuff, right? That should be one, right? Okay, second. Like if somebody tries to fuck with you, you should probably be able to like protect yourself. Yeah. Yeah, we have our guns. Yeah, why can't everybody have their guns? Why not?
And look. The debate is a debate. Whether or not you lean towards the left or the right side about it, it is what it is. But now, don't make it all about that, because that's not what it's about. This is still about an ICE agent killing a U.S. citizen in cold blood after a peaceful protest. That's what this is about. This is not about the gun law again for the 100th time.
And I want to say something else. A lot of people are saying, well, he wasn't at a protest. It wasn't a protest. The whole city has been protesting for days. They are under a protest right now. It was absolutely during a fucking protest. And guess what? You don't need to shut down blocks. You and two other people can be a protest in any neighborhood.
Yep.
You don't need to fill out an application. Nothing. You can just sit there and be like, I am protesting right now.
And we have that right. We have those rights. Yes. Anybody's allowed to do it.
You just hate yourself and you hate your neighbors so much that you are willing to rip rights away from people
It's so
that are
funny.
born with these
Right?
rights.
Like the
I
right
just find
the right loves the Constitution. But yet only when it
Clearly, they
favors them.
don't.
Only when it favors them.
no, no,
They
no,
love
Lewis. They still love the Constitution. They love their president more. That's what this proves, and that's
Yeah.
a scary thought.
Guys, I told you about this. This is the new Jonestown. I don't mean to make light of that. This is the new Jonestown. Trump has the power to get people to give up everything they believe in. Give up their entire life and move them to another part of somewhere else and give them Kool-Aid to literally kill themselves with, and they will do it. It is a proven fact that that's what they will do right now. They're already conceding their rights to protest. They're already conceding their rights to have a fucking to have a gun. And you have no idea. You are in the mind frame that this man is one of you. That he's gonna do what, like, this is how people get caught up in cults. That you lose all objective thinking. You turn off critical thinking. You are so brainwashed that you can't step aside to be like, wait, this is crazy. This is crazy. And it's because you think you're a part of this person. When the truth is, you have a lot of unhealed trauma and your materialistic life sucks. And you are projecting your desires onto this pig. And he is representing everything you wish you were, but you are not. And you are sacrificing others for what? For what? What the fuck you get out of it? You think you do this to migrants and Americans that your bank account gonna get bigger? Someone's gonna come and give you a better life? You think the government's gonna pay more attention to you now that they don't have to pay attention to the migrant? What is it you think you're getting? What is it? Tell us in the comments if you're a person and you come across this and you're like, these motherfuckers. Tell us what the fuck you getting with this bullshit. How is your life better? Because I promise you, even if it gives you everything you want, you're still gonna wake up in the same position you woke up this morning,
those people are
angry and fucking broke.
those people are delusional. Psych
Jonestown
ward.
material.
They need to be in a psych
Jones
ward. They need evaluations.
Jonestown material. People who are desperate for change, people who feel forgotten, disenfranchised, people who think it's got to be someone else's fault. Someone has to save me out of this. And here comes someone that says, I see you. Yes, you're right. And I have an answer for that. And when you are desperate enough, you think that answer is your Lord and Savior. And you do anything for that. And if that means getting your neighbor killed, getting a migrant killed, giving up your own rights, so be it. But then you're going to end up fucking dead like everyone else. It'll be too late. Because that's what's going to happen to you guys. You guys have no idea that you're part of a big ass chess game and you're on the fucking board. You're up for the slaughter. I'm done.
You don't know when you're on the wrong side of a war until you start losing it, and they're not going to know until they start losing it. And they almost did, and they almost were scared shitless when it happened. So much so they needed to protect it. And look, when January 6th happened, to the right, they're American heroes. But once somebody peacefully protests and just so happens to have a gun, he's an American villain. Something there is not right.
Their left and right
Critical
brain don't
thinking
work.
skill. Yeah,
Both
the
sides of the
frontal lobe
brain
not
don't work.
developed.
Not even close to
Not
develop.
developed up here.
Well,
Come at me, bro.
yeah.
It's just real quick, one last thing. It's just really sad how obvious they're lying and they don't even care. That's just to me, that's the best part. How obvious they're lying because there's video and we've all seen the video. If you haven't, go see it. It's important that you do, right? Because don't blindly trust them because they're just giving you bullshit on top of cow shit on top of more bullshit to make you believe what they saw, but they didn't see it the way we everyone else saw it, and they still refuse to acknowledge the truth about it, and that is fucking terrifying. And all I know is whether or not I'm here tomorrow, the sun's still gonna come up, and that's how I'll end it very morbid like that. Thank you very much.
R.I.P. Renee Good. R.I.P. Alex Purdy. Especially, not just especially, but Alex, you were literally going to help that woman. You are a true American, and you put yourself out there when a lot of
He was
Americans.
a he was a surgeon.
Well, he was a
He
nurse.
he was a nurse. He was surgeon. He saved lives.
He worked at the VA, literally helping people who served their country faithfully. So it's like, and now y'all turning against this guy. Alex, God bless you. God bless your bravery. I hope Americans are just as brave. They see someone get hurt, they step in. Thank you. I'm so sad that happened to you. To his family and his friends, my condolences. Praying for your strength and your comfort. But yeah, that was he was about it. He lived that
They
life. He was about that life.
they posted a photo of when he was they of his workers at a hospital. They were all sobbing in tears with their heads bowed down. That's how much he meant to that hospital. If that doesn't reflect the person how he was at a workplace, and I get it, nobody's perfect. Everyone has their faults, but some people are just a little bit better.
Yeah, a lot better. And Renee, good shout out to you too. She was one of those bells and whistles people. She was looking out for other people. She was looking out for other Americans, not just migrants. She was looking out for her family. She was looking out for what this country was supposed to stand for. And trust me, she's a better woman than a lot of people because a lot of people would have definitely ran over those fucking ICE agents. There would have been no question about it. And they would have done it before they got their shots off. RIP to her. God bless her children that now have to grow up without their mother. And that she's getting her fucking name defamed because of a pig,
An
a rape,
awful,
a child rapist.
untrained, small brain, pigeon
And
toed,
and
knock
you want to know
kneed
the best
human
part?
being.
You want to know the best part about the entire thing, and the most sad part, and another scary thought. I don't know if you guys covered this or not. Do you know what he tweeted on Sunday, and where he was more focused on while this was going on? So he went on Truth Social, his Twitter, and was like he was complaining because his there was a lawsuit that was filed to stop construction for his great ballroom in the White House, and he was complaining about that. And then around kickoff for the playoff game, he was like, he can't stand these new kickoff rules. He thinks they're terrible.
You know what,
While while everything was going on in Minnesota,
Jess?
Minneapolis.
I'm with you. Don't do the fucking UFC event at the White House.
No,
Fuck,
and me and Daniel had to
fuck
talk
that
about
shit.
this. Can we?
Fuck that shit. I'm against it now. Fuck it. I can't. My heart, I can't. Fuck it.
No.
Do it in the Sphere in Las Vegas. Do it over there.
And who knows? Maybe if the noise gets loud enough, maybe he'll have to pull out.
He
I
won't.
don't know.
He won't. He won't.
But I just feel like
He
Dana
won't.
White's a businessman.
Yeah.
And this is what people need to understand about capitalists. Capitalism does not care. It does not care. That is who you are trying to support. Someone who doesn't fucking care about you. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the White House. The White House is here to protect capitalists. They only look out for each other. Dana White doesn't care how many people ICE kills. He don't care that Donald Trump knows child rapists and not putting them in jail. He don't give a fuck about none of that. He's probably wishing he had the invite to the island, to be honest with you. He's just doing it for the dollar. And I should probably save this for our sports show, but I have a word for Pat McAfee.
She does.
I do. And you know how I love my Pat. You know.
But
You don't want to wait for the sports show? You want me to say it now?
let's wait. I can make a clip
Just
out of
wait.
that. Let's wait. We can make a nice little clip out of that. Let's wait. All right. Well,
Oh,
thank you guys for being here. Daniel, thank you for joining. Jess,
Thank you for casual Tuesday/Wednesday.
Casual Tues, Casual Wens, and
listen, I was surprised when I got the notification at 12 o'clock, being like, "Damn, you guys are good for you.
we're here.
Good for you too. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you."
You
And
gotta put in the content. Gotta put in the work. Gotta
put
get in
in
the
that work.
algorithm.
That's
You
right.
know, like, subscribe, the Get Back Sports, Instagram and TikTok.
There you go. Jess said it, so I didn't have to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow or today, or I'll come up with my
Tyrone says
UFC
bye.
predictions and say bye to Tyrone. My UFC full card breakdown and my main event predictions will be up today. Well, later. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace out.